Chime in, chime in, chime in, chime in. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling out there on the Tubi? How y'all feeling, my loves? How y'all feeling in them streets? Okay, okay. It's been a long time coming, my love. It's been a long time coming. I am your host, CC Divine I Am. But this channel is entitled Ain't I Sent Goddess, okay? It looked like I misspelled ancient goddess, don't it? But when you into wordplay, you know how to play with words. So it is pronounced ain't I sent goddess, okay? Sent to ensure that divine order is placed upon the land. Sent to ensure that divine order remains, okay, in the land. This is what I'm here for. Today I have three decks with me. I have my Pooh Bear deck. I have the Friends deck. I have a mixed deck. I actually have four decks. I have my random energy deck, and I always, okay, we always got the teacup. We always got the teacup, okay? The energy of today is the feminine, the truth, and yes. The feminine standing in her truth, okay? And it's that part. That is the overall energy. Okay. Normally my YouTube is for the secret mysteries. Okay. Normally we come over here for the mysteries. I got boundaries on the table. Okay. 11 deals with boundaries. So confirmation. Okay. So we going to keep it that way. We're going to keep the tube for the mysteries. Okay. And I really didn't get any energy until I clicked the mic. And the energy was of solicitation. Okay. Big pun in the energy. Okay. It's so hard. It's hot out here in these streets. Okay. And today's secret mystery is prostitutes that dress up spiritually. Spiritual prostitution is what we're talking about today. Okay. That is the secret mystery of today. Spiritual prostitution. And the message wouldn't be so heavy if I didn't get a weird inbox. Okay. I got a very weird inbox. And the man was asking how long I've been talking to men online, how long I've been dating on men offline. And I'm like, hold on. If you sent me a friend request and you in my inbox, you didn't watch none of my content. And it's that part. That's why the title is Spiritual Prostitution. Y'all got these women out here with these platforms and they not selling guidance. They selling their bodies. And it's that part, my love. Welcome in, my love. Welcome in. Let me go ahead on to consecrate the energy, okay? Because it's a difference in all of us. And I'm here so people can understand that. All praise to the Most High God, to the supreme creator of all things, including the breath of my body, oh God. As we sit together, oh God, we ask for your wisdom, your understanding, and your courage, and always your covering. Please and thank you. Okay. Then back to what I was saying, spiritual prostitution. Okay. How you doing, boo? Spiritual prostitution. So this just happened like 5 minutes ago. The man hit my inbox and he wanted to know how long I've been dating online, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you didn't look at my content? I'm a healer, sir. I'm here to give guidance. Okay. And I gave him a price list. You know, this fool still tried to talk to me like I was selling more than just God. And it's that part. And it's that part. That's why the secret mystery today is spiritual prostitution. Y'all got these women and men up here dressed like this, supposed to be giving the word of God, supposed to be giving y'all guidance, and the whole time they selling their body to you. The whole time they is selling their body to you. I'm doing good, boo. How you feeling today, love? How you feeling? How you feeling today, love? Okay, clear audience. I heard loud and clear. what God has been telling me about these friends, about these so-called friends, these so-called spiritual settings. A lot of these people are selling their bodies, okay? They're not selling guidance, they are selling their bodies. Bab high. When you bath at a certain frequency, you will start to catch on to certain things, and it's that part. A lot of these men and women, they get up here, they make it real hard for people like me to get up here in truth and light, to get up here and literally spread gospel. They make it hard, but it's time for a change, because this is the division of deeper truths. Y'all got spiritual prostitutes out here. Spiritual prostitution. They got these platforms selling their damn bodies. Soon somebody get in their inbox, they tell them all this stuff that they're gonna do to them. Okay, a need for self-control. This is a need for self-control in the land. Mystery of doubts. Death is always a sip away. Death is always a sip away. Curiosity is always a sip away. And it's that part for me. So when that man got in my inbox this morning, it bothered me. It really bothered me, because I ain't never been the type to be in my inbox with no man. I'm not in the type to be in my inbox entertaining nobody. So the fact that he dismissed everything that I posted and came straight, he went straight to it. And that was my confirmation that a lot of y'all be up here selling y'all damn bodies, because these men would not be jumping in these inboxes like that if y'all wasn't doing it. And it's that part. Especially this YouTube, Divine Favor. Especially this YouTube. I started this YouTube channel in 2023. And it took me 3 years. It took me 3 years to go live. Why did it take me 3 years to get 50 subscribers? It's because they want to keep the truth hitting. They want y'all to follow a certain aspect of people. And if you're following a certain aspect of people, they can keep the chaos going. They can keep the lust for energy going. They can keep that sexual overdrive energy going. They can keep wickedness going, okay? And not just that, they can keep confusion going. They can keep confusion going. I tell people all the time, when you can't see these people's hands, my love, balance and harmony. When you can't see their hands, you shouldn't believe in shit. You shouldn't believe nothing that they're saying. When you cannot see their hands, my love. It's one girl up here. I know. It's one girl up here that follows my Facebook channel. Cry me a river at the bottom of the deck. She follows my Facebook channel, and every time she follows my Facebook, she comes to YouTube and she regurgitates everything I say on my Facebook, but you can't see her cards. And it's that part. And this is why I'm here. People that truly lack guidance, people that truly cannot see, people that is truly not tapped into source, you will never see their hands, okay? You would never see their hands. This is how I'm trying to teach y'all how to learn the difference between us, okay? You would never see their hands, my love. Security. You would never see their hands. These fake ones, you would never see their hands, my love. You would never see their hands. And if you do see that, if they do show you a card, you can barely see the card. The card won't even make sense, okay? Friend, always got your back. Spirit gonna always have your back. Spirit is going to always have your back. That's why if you follow me on my TikTok channel, CC Divine I Am, I teach you how to read patterns. I teach you how to follow synchronicities so you can pay attention to what's being presented to you. Because if you are in the business of reading energy, then you need to know how to read it on every level when it's coming at you. And it's that part, especially the stuff that you see. Split the debt on Karmic Pretender. Okay? Speak, Lord. Let the energy speak for itself. I'm the type of person, I let the energy speak for itself. You ever be in a group setting and people get to whispering, oh, don't talk to such and such because they be doing this and they be doing that. I'm not that person. I'm not going to listen to what you got to say about that person. I want to learn that person for myself and dictate the energy for myself, because just because they treated you like that doesn't mean they're going to treat me like that. And it's that part. Everybody running different energy. Just because I cussed you out don't mean I'm gonna cuss the next person out. What did you do to get cussed out? What did you do to get blocked? What did you do to get removed? And it's that part. It's that part, my love. It's that part. Whoa. We got sit and get still, okay? And release that energy, okay? God said, y'all got to come up out this spiritual prostitution, honey. Y'all got to come up out this spiritual prostitution because y'all got people all in my damn inbox talking crazy. Y'all got people in my inbox talking crazy. I was reading that stuff. I was like, what is he talking about? And Spirit spoke to me right then. Spiritual prostitution is because a lot of these practitioners on these platforms is selling their bodies. They're not giving guidance. They out here selling their bodies, and God wanted it exposed. So pick the debt up on all, okay? God wanted all out. God wanted all exposed, okay? God is not playing in these streets. We are living in the times of the terrors and the weeks. Just because you see the jewelry, just because you hear the bells, we are not the same, my love, okay? Divine truth at the top of the deck. We are not the same. We're not the same. Some of us are actually up here giving guidance, and some of us are actually up here selling our bodies, okay? Casino. It's a gamble. It's a gamble to the ones that's actually out here in truth and light. It's a gamble for us because people expect certain things from us simply because of what they used to dealing with. And that's the same thing with people in your everyday life. People are so used to you doing and moving a certain way that they still expect it. I had to turn the camera to you because I do a lot of dice readings, okay? I do a lot of dice reads. So I like for y'all to see my dice as they hit the table, okay? We got the 4, a 3, and a 1, okay? Spirit says, I love you. 1, 4, 3. Spirit says, I love you, and it's written in stone. The stone represents is written in stone. The stone is also a venturite, okay? A venturite, however you want to see it, okay? It is written in stone. This is actions of love. God said this is love coming from the ethers. But y'all need to understand that we're not the same. Y'all got people out here doing things in a very vulgar manner. The 6 is the feminine actions, truth. God said these actions of these women are the truth, and it's written in stone. They out here selling their bodies. Tina Turner energy. Why you treat me like you do when you're such a good man? Okay. They out here doing stuff for men. They out here doing all kinds of stuff to get men's attention. And God speaking threes. Okay. The heart deals with the consciousness. Okay. Open your mind. It's time to open y'all minds in these streets. Okay. The 9 deals with family. We talk about the cosmic family. Okay. Conflict. Open y'all mind to this conflict. 19 deals with the danger. Okay. It is dangerous to enter into rooms when you're not understanding what's being presented in front of you. And this is why I teach on my TikTok platform how to read patterns, how to follow your intuition. How do you feel when you enter into this portal? How do you feel? How do you feel when you enter into this portal? What was it? Masculine energy. How do you feel when you enter into this portal? Because every live is a portal, okay? Every live is a portal. How do you feel when you enter into these portals? This is how you're going to know what the energy is. If you feeling sick, if you feeling nauseous, if you feeling tired, you need to back up out their energy. Don't listen to those messages, okay? Yes, that's the truth written in stone. God said, pay attention to how you feeling. This is how you're gonna know when you're in the midst of spiritual prostitutes, because they don't have God energy. God's energy gonna bring unexpected wind, goosebumps, chills. That's God. Anything outside of that, that is not God. Headaches, nausea, that's not God. So pay attention to how y'all feeling when y'all clicking on these portals, because they look good, because they sound good, because they table all dressed up, because they got the stones and things. How do you feel when you enter into this portal? That's the question. Okay? Quickly. God said quickly. Spirit say quickly. Quickly learn how to adjust yourself when y'all walk into these portals. How do you feel? How do you feel when y'all be listening to these other practitioners? How do you feel when you be listening to these other readers? How do you feel? Do you be yawning midway through? It's because they taking your energy. They taking your energy, my love. Anytime you watch a video and you go to sleep, they taking your energy. I'm trying to teach y'all something, okay? Trying to teach y'all something today about these spiritual prostitutes, okay? Suffocation. God speaking threes. They are suffocating your energy when you don't know how to read energy. And this is why a lot of them can get over on you, because if you don't know how to read, if you don't know how to read yourself, you can't read energy, period. So stop ignoring your body. Stop ignoring when you get the bubble guts, when you walk in places. Stop ignoring that pressure that hits your face when you start talking to people. Stop ignoring you getting the dropsies every time you get in certain people's energy. That energy is trying to tell you something, okay? I need y'all to understand this, okay? This is the book of life. This is why it took so long for me to go live. This truth would make every other spiritualist fall off. And it's that part. Because a lot of them is making money off of lies. A lot of them is making money off y'all stories. This is why this is why y'all feel like they know everything about y'all. Stop letting these people tap into y'all lives, and every time you click on a video, you think it's related to you. It's only related to you because they pulling on your energy. It's only related to you because you haven't closed them doors. On my TikTok channel, even my Facebook, I teach y'all to call y'all energy back. Whenever y'all enter into these portals, when y'all leave, call y'all energy back. Pray before you enter and pray when you leave. When we come in sessions, I pray before we start. When we leave, I pray as we exit out, because I understand the assignment. All types of people come into these readings, and you never know who you listen. You never know who listening to you, and you never know who pulling on you. Okay, we got walk with flowers. These are the flowers. I'm trying to give y'all some flowers today, my love. I'm trying to give y'all some flowers so y'all can know how to walk through spiritual prostitution. Okay, so y'all can know how to walk through this thing. This is why it took 3 years for me to go live on this platform. See, because this platform is where a lot of these spiritual prostitutes are at. Okay. And they don't want me talking about that. Because look, open your mind. A lot of these spiritual prostitutes, they have big platforms. They have the largest following. And they got people thinking that they know what they're talking about. Debate. God said what I'm saying is not for debate. It is not for debate. The spade deals with actions, ambitious. And their actions to be ambitious is to sell their bodies. And I need y'all to pay attention. And they can be talking good all they want to. They'll talk so good. But how do you feel while they talking? How you feel why they energy hitting the table? How do you feel? Because how you feel is gonna tell you what type of energy that person really in. 1-1. Yes, yes. God say yes. Whatever energy that person is really running in, your body, okay? Your body is going to tell you. Your body is going to react to the energy automatically. You just got to pay attention to it. So stop ignoring the red flags. Stop ignoring the nausea. Stop ignoring the headaches. Stop ignoring the dizziness. Stop ignoring when electronics blink out. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big one. My sticks keep disappearing, and I got 2 of them. Stop ignoring these things. Y'all would feel a lot better if you would stop ignoring how you feel when y'all in these communities, when y'all in these portals, listening to these people. Stop ignoring how you feel, my love. Stop ignoring it. And then y'all get in their chats. And then you telling them everything you experiencing and what they doing. Pulling your energy. What they doing. The whole time you talking, they pulling your energy. The whole time you talking, okay? I tell people all the time, last chance to be toxic. This is their last chance to be toxic. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 deals with boundaries. The diamond deals with intellect. The club deals with actions as well. It's time for them to put these spiritual boundaries up. God said it's time for them to come up out of this toxicity. And it's that part. I tell anybody can read cards. Most of these cards come with books. Most of these decks come with books. That's why I stick to the original tarot, which is these playing cards. Original tarot is playing cards, okay? And then I mash the energy up with everything else because y'all got to understand everything can be taught, but we are not the same. 4-4, come on. Come get this knowing. 4 deals with knowing. Come get this knowing, my love, because it is written in stone. We got a straight line. 441, written in stone. God is not playing. He is so tired of these fake people proclaiming that they are prophets, proclaiming that they are seers, proclaiming that they are oracles, and they were not called. Divination is an invitation to God. Catch that. Divination is an invitation to God. So pay attention to what these women be talking about. Because if God is never mentioned, okay, if they are never talking about the creator, okay, that's a problem. That means they not pulling from source. That means they are not pulling for source. And pay attention. People get mad. Look, how honor of the divine. People get mad because I don't use certain terminology. That's not my problem because I'm not a tarot reader. Not a reader. I'm an energy healer, and it's that part. That's the difference. It's the difference. I read the energy, and this is a loveless repeat. What's 7 plus 4? 11. Boundaries. God said it is time for spiritual boundaries. Confirmation on my phone. It is time for spiritual boundaries in these streets. Y'all need to stop paying attention to y'all bodies when y'all clicking on these videos, man. Pay attention when y'all walking into these portals. Pay attention. Don't look at what they're wearing. Don't look at their setup. Stop looking at the stones and the beautiful backgrounds. Stop looking at that stuff and pay attention to your body. How do you feel when you enter into these rooms? How did you feel when you came in here? I'm asking you. How did you feel when you clicked on this video? How did you feel when you walked into my sanctuary? Because that's going to tell you everything. And then click on another video. Go click on another one. And challenge their energy, okay? Sneaky. Challenge the energy now. I want you to challenge it. I want you to be sneaky. The Jack deals with the food. I want you to be foolish. I want you to leave out of here and go somewhere else and play with it. Play with this energy because I want y'all to understand that we are not the same. We are not the same, my loves. We are not the same. We might sound the same. We might move the same, but we don't feel, okay, the same. We don't feel the same. The presence of God is always felt. In the cup is the truth written in stone, okay? We got the actions of yes. 3 deals with actions. 1 is yes. God says this truth is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, my love. You're going to always feel the presence of God. And the presence of God is always going to be an anointing. It's always going to feel like your body is being rained upon, okay? And when you're not feeling that, when you feeling tension, when you feeling pressure, especially in your mind, okay? Let me introduce y'all to Tammy. This is Tammy. If you go and follow my TikTok, CC Divine I Am, I talk about the living temple. which is the celestial body, okay? And God's throne is within your mind. It's within the mind of your four temples, okay? It's originally five, but the fifth temple is the hidden temple. This is the seat of intrusive thoughts, okay? This is the seat of when they say God know what you saying, God know what you're gonna do before you do it. That part. That's in the hidden aspect of the man. But if we enter into the four kingdoms of the man, let's enter into the kingdoms, okay? We got the frontal lobe. This deals with your perception, okay? Your behavior, your thought patterns. Your temporal lobe, which is located right here on the sides of your ears. This deals with your hearing, your understanding, your breakdown of speech, okay? Then you got your parietal lobe. This is in the middle. This deals with your body sensations, okay? And then at the back of the head, remember the matrix? They was plugged in, visions, okay? So pay attention. Use y'all kingdoms. Ask God to walk around your kingdom today and for him to alert your body when things are not right. Ask God, tap in today. Tap into your four kingdoms and pay attention to behavior and actions and what you're hearing, and pay attention to your body when you're hearing these things. Tap into your temporal lobe. Tap into that temporal lobe. If that's throbbing right now while I'm speaking, that's because your body is processing everything that I'm saying right now. Okay. If this aspect of your mind is throbbing while I'm speaking, it's because you are processing what I am saying. If this part of your mind is throbbing, this is your thought. This is your behavior. That's because your body is learning to think different, to move different. If you feeling pressure, cross here while I'm speaking, that's you picking up on perception, okay? Y'all need to know these things. I teach divination is for learning. And when you step into divination, and if you're not learning nothing, you need to get up out of there. You need to start listening to them people, because every word is not toxic. Every session is not toxic. It bothers me. I've been doing this 8 years, and it don't seem like I've been doing it 8 years because my platforms is just now popping out because they've been shadow banning my ass everywhere. And it bothers me. So when I cross watch certain people, there's no learning. Like, where's the learning? Like, if we serving the same God, I know God told you that you need to be teaching. I know God told you need to be teaching through that aspect of divination. And it's that part. So when y'all in these rooms, when y'all walk into these portals, I teach every doorway is a portal. When y'all walk into these portals, pay attention to your body. Open up to the kingdoms. Open up your kingdoms. Let's go to Revelation. Woo. Let's go to Revelation. Release the seven seals. The release the seven seals is your chakras, okay? Your chakra systems unlocks your body sensations. It unlocks the clairs. It unlocks your ability to feel. It unlocks your ability to smell the things that are not there. It unlocks the ability to pick up on the energy that you can't see. And that's why I'm here. So y'all can pick up on these spiritual prostitutes, okay? So y'all can pick up on this energy of these spiritual prostitutes because they look good. They sound good. The cards look good. The background everything look good but the energy. How do you feel when you listening to these damn people? How do you feel when you listening to these people? Are you getting headaches when you listening to these people? Are you getting motion sickness when you listening to these people? Is your body cramping? If it is, what part of your body is cramping? Okay. Let me bust out my celestial body right quick, because I need y'all to understand. If we are the living temple and God's throne is here, you need to learn how to navigate your living temple, my love. Divination is for learning, okay? And if you're not learning nothing, you need to back up out of that. That's a small version. Let me get my bigger version. This is why I don't do individual zodiac signs, because we embody every zodiac, and I'm about to show you. This is the celestial body. Okay. This is your celestial body. When you unlock yourself, when you release 7 seals, when you tap into your chakra system, my love, you feel the energy flow through your body, through your celestial body, as above, as below. Okay. So if you feeling something in your head here, this is your Aries energy. Okay. Aries deals with the crown. Then you got the Taurus energy. If you feeling irritation in your throat, that's the throat chakra. Okay. You got Leo. If you feeling palpitations in your heart and in your back, that's that Leo energy. That deals with your willpower, your free will. Then you got the Cancer energy, which is your breast and your stomach. So if you feeling energy within your breast and your stomach, that's that Cancer energy. This is stuff y'all need to be tapping into. It's not just individual signs, my love. It's your body. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo is your intestines. The Libra is your kidneys. Scorpio is your private parts. Sagittarius is your thighs. Aquarius is your legs and your blood. Capricorn is your knees. Pisces is your feet and your lymphatic system. And let's not forget about the hidden zodiac, the 13 zodiac that deals with your hands. Okay. Mount Luna. Mount Luna is the palm of your hands. Okay. Divination is for learning, my love. And if you're not learning nothing, y'all need to get up out of there. Y'all need to get up out of that stuff. Because if I can tell you what's going on in your life and I can't give you nothing to help you heal through it, you don't need to be listening. Y'all need to stop listening to some of these people, man. I'm trying to tell you something good. I see why they've been trying to block me from this platform for so long. Because a lot of them running their energy that need to be shut down. A lot of y'all running the energy that be following down behind energy that need to be shut down. And this is why a lot of them play on y'all tops. Because you don't know nothing. Y'all come in these sessions and y'all expect the spiritualists to teach you everything. But they only gonna teach you out of the area in which you don't know. Catch it. Catch it now. Catch it. I'm not gonna teach you nothing that's gonna help you see who I am. Okay? Catch that. They not gonna teach you nothing that's gonna help them. That's gonna help them help you see them for who they really are. And that's why I teach people how to read energy. This is why I teach y'all how to pay attention to patterns and synchronicities so you won't be blinded. You don't have to be a spiritualist. You don't have to be an energy reader. This is just for everyday use. This is just for something to protect yourself so you won't get caught up in what's going on. And it's that part. So you can stop feeling like you feeling when you go in places. Every doorway, y'all, is a portal. When you walk out your house, that's a portal. When you get in your car, that's a portal. When you go in that grocery store, my love, that is a portal. So y'all need to be prepared when y'all stepping through these portals. Tap into your kingdoms. Tap into your behavior, your thoughts, your perceptions, your visions, the things that you're hearing. Tap into this stuff. So when y'all walk out in the real world, you will understand why you're feeling the way you feel. You will understand what it is that you're actually experiencing. It bothers me for somebody to tell, prime example, because most of the time when I cross watch people, I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. I just listen. I just listen to the energy. And it was one girl that commented, and she told the reader that she had been having problem with her knees, and the reader couldn't help her. The reader went all over what the girl was talking about. That means you're not a healer, okay? Because if you was a healer, then you should have been able to tell her what, first of all, the energy was. The energy of your knees, first of all, is Capricorn, okay? If you have knee problems, that's Capricorn energy, okay? So let's read up on Capricorn. Let's go to the celestial body and read up on Capricorn. The Capricorn is the 10th house. It deals with control, okay? It deals with control. So if your knees are hurting, that's an energetic control. That means somebody energetically wants control over what you are doing. It's also tied to the tribe of Benjamin. Its day is Saturday. Its sign, it is a earth element, and its body part is the knees. So let's go to the tribe of Benjamin, okay? Let's go to the tribe of Benjamin. Benjamin deals with the transferring of darkness from pain into light, a fierce dedication to God, symbolized by the ravenous wolf, embodying a spiritual warrior energy, material, redemption, bridging the gap between the sorrow and the son of the right hand, and it's that vibe. So when y'all get up here and y'all got questions and stuff, and these people can't read the energy, if these people cannot read your energy, y'all need to start listening to them. Y'all need to start tapping on these portals and start letting these people drain off y'all spiritual bodies. And this why y'all be sick when y'all get up out of these portals. Soon y'all click off them platforms, you got headaches, you got sicknesses, your money ain't flowing right, your knees acting up, all of this stuff going on, and you can't pinpoint where the energy coming from. And it's that part. Pay attention. Pay attention. Divination is for learning, my love. And if you ain't learning nothing, I'm gonna need you to get the hell up out of there, okay? Stop sitting in these sessions with these spiritual prostitutes. Confirmation on my phone. Stop sitting in these sessions with these spiritual prostitutes, okay? Because God is always watching. God is always watching and listening. Always. And there's always going to be somebody coming up here to bust that damn bubble. And guess what? Here I am. How do you do? The watcher. God said he is always watching. God speak with threes, okay? The man, the body, the soul, the mother, the son, the child, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. God always speak in threes. Ain't nobody playing in these streets. I don't waste my time when I come up here. When I come up here and I got a message to give, I'm not wasting my time. I don't have the energy to waste when I come up here and speak. And I see why it took so long. I see why it took so long for me to build, okay, rewards. I see why it took so long, because people be trying to take your rewards from you. People be trying to take the things that you put forth. 8 deals with work. People be trying to take your work from you. The heart deals with consciousness. Even the work you do on your mind, people be trying to take from you. And it's that part. Even the work that you put into your kingdoms, people be trying to take from you. And this is why you got to learn how to read the energy, my love. You got to learn how to read this energy. Y'all got to learn how to read this frequency, okay? So y'all can bring peace and passion to your life. So y'all can start bringing peace and passion to y'all lives. Prime example, if you wear a necklace, if you the type of person that you wear a necklace every day, if you wear a necklace every day and you feel your necklace moving, every time you turn around, you got to adjust your necklace because your necklace is moving. You need to start using that as a pendulum, okay? That's energy. That's energy that's moving your necklace around, okay? When I first started tapping into energy like that, my necklaces will always move around my damn neck. I'm like, why every time I turn around, my necklace, why my necklace moving? Because it's for energy. It reads the energy. Show the people yes. Thank you. Show the people no. Thank you. Your necklaces will read the energy. Let's say you walk somewhere. Let's say you walk in your house and it just feels thrown off. When you walk into your house, your pendulum should start doing this. It feels for energy, okay? It feels for energy, and it's like a compass. Wherever the energy is at, it's gonna point to it. You see how it's pointing to this way? Wherever the energy is sitting at, it's gonna point to it. Then it's pointing to you. Wherever the energy is sitting, it's gonna point there. Y'all need to start using, y'all need to get y'all some pendulums. Start using y'all necklaces as pendulum. And this is only for people that wear necklaces every day. If you wear a necklace every single day, you don't take your necklace off. Your necklace take a breath when you take a breath. That is a spiritual tool. That need to be a way of how you read energy. Okay. Anything to the left is always high vibration. Anything to the right is always low vibration. When y'all click on these portals, when y'all enter into these rooms, y'all check the energy. Most High God, what is the energy? Anything to the left is always high vibration. Check the energy. And this is how you will know if you can stay in that room. If you ain't got your body in tune, use your tools, okay? Use your tools. This is a tool for you to find energy, for you to transmute energy, for you to remove energy. This is what a rosary is. Why y'all think priests have rosaries? And when they walk in, it's draped like this. So they can follow the energy. It's draped so they can follow the energy. That's why the priests know exactly where to go when they walk in these people's houses, because the rosary is swinging. A rosary ain't nothing but a pendulum. Okay? I need y'all to understand these things. I need y'all to know these things. This is why I'm here. So we can bridge the gap. We got the 4 deal with knowing, 2 as the truth. And anytime my 5 come out, that masculine energy, that's God. I don't know why I'm shaking. Who nervous? Somebody nervous in this energy. Ain't no need to be nervous, my love, because the truth will always outlast the lie. And that's why I didn't get discouraged. There is no way I have over 400 videos on this platform and I'm just now being able to talk to y'all. It's the energy. It is the energy. When you are not in the frequency of compliance, when you are not in the frequency of I want you to do what I want you to do, people try to block you. People will try to keep you down. People will try to keep you knowing, okay, destruction in reverse. There is no more destruction upon the land. There is no more destruction in the things that you want to do. There is no more destruction in your intellect, because the diamond deals with intellect. Any creative projects that you're trying to get off the ground, you can do it now. God said you are free from any disappointments. God said you are free from all disappointments right now. Okay? No more. No more. You don't have to guard your treasures anymore. You don't have to be foolish anymore. You can be free now. You can be the fool. You can step out on faith, because that's all the fool is. The fool is you stepping out on faith. The fool is you walking blindly without understanding what's going to happen. My favorite angel number is 616. Believing without physical evidence. I don't have to believe. I don't have to believe when God is moving in these streets. I don't have to believe, because he done showed me through time who he is and what the energy is. Okay. And sometimes I like to refer to God as them, because we were created in their image. Okay. You cannot enter this realm without a womb. Okay. You cannot enter into the 3D realm without a womb. Okay. Y'all got an aunt in the energy. Have it on the aunt. This aunt sitting back laughing. Y'all got an aunt that like to sit back and laugh at everything that you do, because she think that shit funny. She think her blocking your money is funny. 6 + 4 is 10. 10 deals with finances. Okay. Y'all got an aunt that think it's funny because she likes to block finances. And we got abandoned. Now this person has to abandon. God said it. God speaking 5 and 3s. God says this aunt has to abandon everything that she has been doing. 15 deals with a loss. They lost. They lost this time. They're going to lose every lifetime when you come back and elevate yourself, because this is what Earth is for. Earth is a spiritual camp. Earth is spiritual camp. If the Most High God kicked Lucifer out of its original domain and put him here in the physical domain, that means this earthly physical realm belongs to the devil. Okay? Everything in it. Everything in this system belongs to him. So that means you have to learn how to read the energy so you can navigate through it. And the only way you can navigate through certain cycles is to recognize the pattern. Okay? Escape. It's time to escape. It's time to put the work in, my love, and escape these patterns. This is how y'all gonna get up out of these cosmic loops, by recognizing the pattern. Terminator. Go look at the Terminator. I like to give out movies as homework, okay? If you follow me, I give out homework assignments, okay? And the homework is not hard. Homework is not hard. It's just studies. I want y'all to go look at Terminator this weekend. You got all weekend, starting with the day up to Sunday, to look at Terminator 1, 2, and 3. I want y'all to look at all three of them, so you can understand the assignment, so you can understand what's going on right now in this day and time. The message the other day was revelation. If you look at the word revelation, you see the word evolution. I mean, you see the word elevate. Okay. We are in the times of elevation, my love. And you have to elevate your perception in order for you to understand what is going on. So go look at Terminator, so you can understand the energy of Connor, so you can understand the energy of his mother, because this is why a lot of us are going through hell, because we are the carriers of the warriors that have to be here to reset the wickedness in the land. That's why I'm always talking about women that can't get pregnant. You can't get pregnant because you're only here to carry a certain bloodline. Okay. That's why that man you've been with for 10 years, you can't get pregnant by, because you're not supposed to carry his seed. Okay. Stop going to these clinics trying to get fertilized. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You're not supposed to carry that seed. Okay. Certain seeds will remain in the land. God is going to make sure that certain bloodlines will always be in the land, my love. And if you want a baby that bad and you can't have it with that man, that's not the bloodline that you're supposed to produce. Okay? Cover blown. Somebody cover just got blown. Shots fired straight from the ethers. Okay? 1818, abundance and success. Look at that 3. God speaking 3s now. I'm trying to tell y'all something. God is not playing. God is not the author of confusion. God is not gonna put you in a place where you're not gonna survive. And it's that part. God would never do that. God would never put you in a place where you're not gonna survive. And that's why it feels like, that's why the weight be so heavy. Because God wants to put that pressure on you. Diamonds can only become a diamond when the pressure is applied. Okay. We all in these streets. 444, 43 deals with the master teacher energy. Okay. God is not playing in these streets. God is no longer playing in these streets. Okay. This is evil versus good in the land. Okay. Always, 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 my love. We got Alaska in the energy. Let me tell y'all one thing about Alaska. This is how you know who's real and who's fake. Alaska, Germany, Canada, Antarctica, the Arctic, they got underground psychic facilities. Okay? Government psychic facilities. So they know the spiritual realm is real. They know source is real. They know God is real. And they tested each and every one of us. They tested everybody on these platforms. And that's how they know who real, and that's how they know who fake. And the fakest ones got the biggest platforms. I'm trying to tell y'all something. The fakest ones got the biggest platforms because they ain't talking about shit. They not teaching you nothing. They not showing you a goddamn thing, okay? Hey, Miss J, what's going on, boo? Today's topic is spiritual prostitution. These spiritualists that's up here selling their bodies. That's what today's topic is. Spiritual prostitution. And I'm teaching my YouTube family, like we learn on our in CC land, how to read energy, how to pay attention to their bodies when they enter into these portals, so they can stop listening to these spiritual prostitutes, so they can stop listening to these people that's constantly pulling on their energies, leaving them broke and disgusted, and they steady running to them for guidance. And these people ain't doing nothing but draining y'all. So that's today's topic. Spiritual prostitution. Okay? Because they did too much. They doing too much. They did too much and they is doing too much, man. And I didn't even have a topic, Miss J. I didn't have a topic before I started. I only got this topic because a man inboxed me before I got up here. Like I wanted to date him. Talking about he's so glad he found me. No. No, sir. You ain't found nothing. You ain't found nothing. If you ain't coming for no healing or no guidance, you ain't found nothing, my love. Especially no love, okay? Because we not running that kind of business, okay? Yes, there's a lot of fake stuff out here, and that's why I'm here on YouTube, so they can see Return to Sender. Even the Return to Sender hit the we're going to return to sender all negative perceptions of spirituality. We're going to return to sender to all negative perceptions of spirituality. Because I'm not a spiritual prostitute. I'm not up here selling shit. But knowledge, okay? We ain't selling nothing but knowledge, my love. Nothing but knowledge. And I'm also teaching them, if you ain't learning nothing, get the hell up out of there. If that practitioner ain't teaching you nothing, you need to get up out of there. If they're not even talking about God, you need to get up out of there, because divination is a divine invitation. Okay, we got ghouls in these streets. They rob graves and they feed off of corpses. Okay, because these spiritual prostitutes, that's how they doing. They feeding off of y'all. They is feeding off of y'all. That's how they know everything about y'all. Because you're secreting your energy to them and they sucking up every bit of it. That's why when you click on their damn page, they can tell you everything you experiencing, because you don't left your body open for that spiritual prostitute. You don't left your body open. You don't left your center open. Okay. We got too late in reverse and I'm worthy in reverse. It's too late for them to be talking about I'm worthy of good things. I'm worthy of good. Look at all this black. Look at all this black, because they dark. They are wicked. They are wicked. The energy speaks for itself. Look at all this darkness. Look at all this black. Ain't nobody got time to be playing in these streets, Miss J. You already know I come through the cuts. We slay. We don't play. We stay true to the mission. We stay true to it. We stay true to it. What's going on, Ree? How you feeling, boo? Yes, girl, talking about yes. That's my favorite one. If this message finds you. Miss me with the terminology. I said that earlier. Miss me with the terminology, yo, because that's how they getting you. Because everybody's speaking the same. Because they speaking the same words. They making you feel like they know what they talking about. When all reality, they don't know shit. Them people don't know nothing. Them people ain't picked up a book and they don't know nothing. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Just because they meditate don't mean they know God. Okay? I know that's right, Reed. You battle. Look, lover. God said, because he loving all over that, baby. God said he's the true lover. Okay? Me too, Miss J. The spiritual tiredness is out there. I slept all day yesterday. I literally slept all day yesterday. I watched me some Scooby-Doo. I watched me some Mighty Cloud of Chance of Meatballs. And I just slept. I didn't even, I did the same thing Tuesday. I didn't even eat Tuesday. I fasted the whole day Tuesday. I finally ate yesterday evening and I ate one sandwich. And that was it. Like, my spirit is cleansing for something. And it's a collective thing. If you in tune with source, we're cleansing. And that's why we're tired like that, because we're energetically cleansing, okay? We're all part of the book of life. We're all part of the book of life. We're all part of this book of life. And I'm telling y'all, those of us that are truly connected to source, we are experiencing the same thing. Yes. Yes. I'm tired too. I am so tired. But I knew I had to go live today. I cannot not put this energy out. So I have to fight through it, because a lot of this tiredness that we are experiencing is ascension symptoms too. I told y'all, a lot of these headaches and dizziness and tiredness, a lot of them is your gifts activating. I told y'all, if y'all had any close family members that passed away that was really down for y'all, they gave y'all their gifts. So y'all got some gifts coming in line. Yes, see, now going to bed early is a good thing. If you can actually make yourself get 8 hours of sleep, do it. When I can actually produce a full 8 hours of sleep, I definitely do it. Yes. Yes. I I've been fighting to stay positive for 3 days because I refuse. Okay. The truth is here to stay. I just refuse. I refuse for anybody to kick me outside of the zone. And it's that part. So don't let nobody take y'all off y'all zones. Look, somebody want to rush in and talk. Somebody want to rush in and talk, but Spirit says, you tell yourself, I am protected. I am protected for anything that somebody want to talk about. 2 times 4 is 8. Look at that divine order. So somebody want to rush in and talk with y'all. But Spirit say, tell yourself that you are protected from whatever this person want to sit down and talk, because it's an energetic thing. They can't touch you with their magic. They can't touch you with the rumors. So now they want to rush in and have a conversation with you, hoping that this close encounter will penetrate your protection. Okay. But God said that you are protected. Thank you, Ree. Thank you, love. Look, Spirit calling. Here I am. How do you do? Spirit is calling, my love. Ain't nobody got time. Okay. The book of life. Spirit is calling for the book of life. For it's written in stone. People not understanding it. I don't know what people be thinking in these streets. Boundaries of actions. That's the whole energy for today. We need boundaries with the other spiritual people, man, because we're all not the same. We are all not the same. For those of us that have other spiritual friends, this is the time to make sure that they really believe in God and they not tapping into nothing outside of source, y'all. Us three, we already know we pull from source. That's not a question. I don't have to question if y'all in tune with God or not. I already know that. But if y'all got other people that y'all like talking to, y'all need to check with source and make sure that they pulling from him, that they pulling from them, that they pulling from the ethers and not pulling from entities. And is that part? Is that part, my love? Yes, me too. I just been saying about watching and waiting, because the energy presents itself. That's why I'm on YouTube, so they can know how to read energy. Y'all click on these portals and you can't determine that's not a good person. That's not good. Shouldn't nobody be listening to spiritual messages if they don't know how to read energy? You do not need to be sitting in these portals when you do not know the first thing about energy, when you don't know how to read your own body. If you don't understand that that person is causing that headache, you don't need to be watching that. If you're not understanding that that person that you listening to is causing that sickness on your body, you don't need to be in there. That's the same thing in real life. If you not understanding that your homegirl, every time she come around you, that she is the reason why you get them damn headaches. This is why we read. This is why we learn how to read energy. We're not learning how to read energy so you can be a practitioner. We learning how to read energy so you can survive in these streets. So you can stop taking these ibuprofens for nothing. Because the energy is that person. Once that person leave, the headache gone. Once that person get off the phone from all that damn gossiping, the headache gone. Once you stop eating that person food, that stomach pain go away, okay? Y'all got to learn how to protect yourself because it's only going to get stronger. This spiritual warfare is only going to get worse, okay? Return to sender. God said return to sender, all confusion. Return to sender, all body pain. Return to sender. God said send it back. I don't want it. I didn't sign up for that. That's not what I agreed to. That's not what we're doing today. That's not what we're doing today. Some in my hand, knowing again, written in stone. It's written in stone, my love, that God is not playing. He want the truth out here. He want this knowledge to be out here. He tired of people misusing divination. He is so tired of people. Hold on, y'all. I gotta clean myself. I feel something trying to sneak in. God is tired of people pretending. He is so tired of people pretending. I know, Miss J. Look, somebody doing spell work. Somebody doing spell work because we about to reap what we sowing. That's why I pulled my feather out, because I felt it too. I felt the surge too. Somebody just sent something, but it went right back. It's too many false prophets. It's too many of them. Too many. Look, the message is to connect with nature. To anybody that want to be a prophet, if you want to be one, you got to get with God, baby. You got to connect with nature. You can't sit with the devil and his minions. You can't sit with the devil and his minions. You cannot. The holy I said they are pretenders. God said they are pretenders. These spiritual prostitutes, they are pretenders. And you would know them by their energy, okay? You know a spiritual prostitute by their energy. First of all, you're not going to see their hands. You're not going to see their hands. All you're going to see is chest and up. You're not going to see no cards. You're not going to see no hands because they don't know how to read no damn energy, okay? First and foremost, that's one way to spot a fake person. Secondly, how do you feel? How do you feel when you click on these portals? Are you being drained? Do you feel happy? Is your energy rising in your body? Is your nervous system activated? Because one thing about God gonna activate that nervous system. Okay, God gonna activate you when you're stepping into the presence of Him, of them. God will activate you. But if you're feeling nauseous, tired, and full of headaches, stop listening to them people. I don't care if you've been listening to them damn people for 5 years. You will not understand until God allows you to understand. It was some girls when I first started, I used to listen to all the time, and you cannot tell me that they want the truth until I started tapping into my own energy. And when I started back listening to them, my body was reacting different. I started getting sick when I was listening to them. I started getting headaches when I was listening to them. My body, my spirit was telling me that their spirit wasn't right. And I'm like, damn, and all these time I've been listening to them, but I was listening to them according to my flesh and not according to my spirit. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Divination is for learning, my love. And when they can't teach you how to read, it's because they don't want you to see them for who they are. And it's that part. It's that part. Split on spirit is always on the lookout for unity and wholeness. Okay? Spirit is always on the lookout. Is always on the lookout. Okay, the ball is in your court now. I done showed you how to read the energy. I done showed you. So now it's up to you to pay attention. Now you go throughout the rest of your day paying attention to that energy. Pay attention to how you feeling when you walking in these portals. Pay attention to how you feeling when you get in your homegirl car, when you get in your brother car, when you get in your mama car, when you go to your auntie house, when you go to your baby daddy house. Pay attention to how you feeling. Pay attention, because the energy will always present itself before you walk into that person. The dropsies for me was the first energy I started picking up on. The dropsies. Every time a certain person would come around, shit would just fall. Like, really? Cups will fall over. The dishes in the dish rack will start readjusting itself all of a sudden. My plants will start dying. Energy never lasts, okay? The energy will never last, and it will always present itself, okay? Bounce, resilience, ability to recover adversity. It's time to bounce back, my love, and be one with nature. It's time to bounce. I just heard juvenile sound. Juvenile, juvenile. Why I can't I just heard a juvenile song. Bounce back, bounce back, okay? God say bounce back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It take me a while now. Now that I know what I know, yeah. Now that I know what I know, all I got to do is read the title. And if I feel a certain way off that title, I'm not even clicking the video. Y'all got to train yourselves on this energy. Train yourselves on how to really read this energy. If you can't, if you feeling some type of way, even when you reading the title, don't even click on it because the energy ain't gonna do but get even heavier when you get in that portal. So yeah, train yourselves. The Holy Eye, the Supreme Creator, and the ancestor said train. Girl, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Because ancestors, I don't call a couple of these readers shape shifting. You hear me? Do you hear me? I don't call a couple of these readers on this platform shape shifting. So, yes, they are among us and we are not the same. And that's why I'm here. Girl, I don't even look at nobody on TikTok. I don't look at nobody over there. Nobody. I don't look at nobody over there. Take action. I don't look at nobody over there. Nobody. Yep. Some people are unaware that a lot of us we are not human. A lot of us are spiritual beings. But those of them that really have entity attachments that the entity speaks through them, you will see it. You will see it. And it's in their eyes. You'll see it in their eyes. You'll see their mouth shift. It's one girl up here. Her messages are so beautiful, but she carries an entity. The entity winks. The entity winks, not blink, but winks. And her messages are so beautiful. Oh my God, her messages are so beautiful. But the entity she embodies, it winks. It winks when she's talking. It winks when she's channeling. And I don't know if she's even aware that the camera captures it. And that's why they wanted AI to be put out first. So once people really start seeing these people shape shifting on these lives, they'll think it's AI. Oh, that's AI. They ain't shape shifting. They not an entity for real. They just shape shifting. And it's that part. I'm trying to teach y'all something. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I'm trying to tell y'all something because I ain't got time. I ain't got time for it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If you want to know who I'm talking about, I would send y'all one of her videos. Her messages are so beautiful. She's a beautiful person, but she channels her messages through an entity. And I don't know if she's aware that you can see the entity. You can see it. You can actually see the entity that she embodies. And I'm not saying that the entity she embodies is a bad entity, because I don't get no, when I click on her videos, I don't get no bad energy. I don't even test her energy with my pendulum. That's what I'm talking about too. People that wear necklaces. If you wear a necklace, it is time for you to conduct. Look at spirit. Look at source. It's time for you to use your pendulum. It's time for you to start testing this energy on these people and these portals that they be opening up on these platforms. So test the energy. Program your pendulum. Ask your pendulum to show you high vibration. For me, anything to the left is high vibration. Anything to the right, okay, is low vibration. That's how I do it. When I first started using my pendulum, a trickster spirit tried to attach itself to it. So yes. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Your pendulum will lie to you if you keep asking the same thing. If you keep asking the same question, it's gonna go ahead on and give you an answer because you're not listening. It's gonna give you exactly what you want because it's energy. This is energy. So it's gonna give you exactly what you're feeling because it's projection. The pendulum feels in energy. So yes, that's why I got more than one pendulum. That's why I got more than one. I have several. And this is one of my favorite ones because I wear it every day. And it's one of my most heavy. This is one of my heavy transmitters. It's one of my heavy hitters. So yeah, I always got a pendulum and I got different ones. Yep, that's why I cross check. Yes, ma'am. Because our energy will get in the way of what you trying to pick up on. And it be that part. That's why I like cross watching. Because some of these readers, they be pulling on their own energy. They be pulling their own energy and putting it out as content. It is sickening that they be talking about themselves. And because their following cannot read energy, they would never know that they talking about themselves. And that's why I'm here. So these foundations can crumble. These false foundations gonna crumble. And I'm gonna shout out every reader that tried to block my YouTube platform. I'm gonna shout you out today. Thank you. Because it only taught me to see you for who you really are. It only taught me how to really tap into the energy even more so I can tell the difference between y'all because we are not the same. So I shout out all of y'all that tried to block me on this here platform. And it's so funny. When I go back to a lot of the ones that I used to watch, they ain't posted in 6 months. They stopped posting because their energy was a lie. They was liars. They were liars. They was watching my content, stealing my content, and making money off the things that I was posting. And them girls ain't posted in the past 6 months. They have not made no content. They have completely disappeared from YouTube. And it's that part. So here I am, front and center. And ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. I started this platform in 2023 in good hopes on spreading the message, on spreading the gospel of how good the Most High God, the supreme creator of the breath of this body is. And we're going to continue. And since YouTube is strictly for secret mysteries, today's secret mystery is about spiritual prostitutes. How to tap into energy so you won't be spiritually great in these streets. Okay? So y'all can stop being spiritually scraped in these streets. Sugar mama, you can grab the groceries for me. Because my grocery order came and it's still sitting at the door. I ain't been outside to get it yet. I didn't want to interrupt the message. Okay? I didn't want to interrupt the message 411 as I was speaking because this information needs to get out there. It needs to get out there. People need to know that we are not the same. Just because we rocking the jewelry, just because we rocking the feathers, the crowns, the copper jewelry, we are not the same. And believe it, a lot of them wear that stuff so they can block out from being attacked because they know they are liars. A lot of them wear that protection jewelry and do protection stones like that because they know they liars. And they not trying to get caught up by them return descendants that come back. That's why they wear that shit. I'm trying to put y'all on game. That's why they be wearing that stuff. Because they know once y'all ever find out what they really been doing, it's over with. It's over with. That's why I teach my following how to read energy. Oh, yes. If you follow me, I'm going to teach you how to read energy. I'm going to teach you how to read this energy, baby. So you can be safe in these streets, online and offline. I don't gatekeep. We're not going to gatekeep how to feel energy in these streets. And the only way to tap into how to feel the energy is to unlock your chakras. You have to unlock the chakra system, I love. You have to tap into meditation. You have to sit with thyself. You have to be able to tap in and to feel. Sugar mama, don't worry about that case of water. I'm going to get it. Long you brought the beds in, that's fine. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, Ree. That's what I'm talking about. I've been rocking my amethyst. And she done absorbed so much energy. Cause this used to be my main pendulum. This used to be my main pendulum. Now I just wear her. But I got her back in 2020. And she was bigger than this. This is how you know if you got a real crystal. Real crystals shrink. Okay. Real crystals will shrink because they absorb the energy. This amethyst used to be way bigger than this, but I done had her since 2020. Confirmation from the crow outside. And she done fought off so much energy, I don't use her no more. I just wear her. I just wear her. But if the energy is really heavy, she'll jump around on my neck to let me know you need to clear some out. It's time for you to clear some stuff out. And it's that part. What's going on, boo? You made it. What's going on, baby? We're talking about spiritual prostitution. We're talking about spiritual prostitutes today and how to protect ourselves from spiritual prostitutes by paying attention to the energy, paying attention to your body, paying attention to how you feeling when we enter into these portals. Because now they pushing out all these new readers. They pushing out all these new readers now because we don't caught on to all these old ones that was stealing content, stealing revenue, stealing product from people, shadow banning people. We don't caught on to those readers. So now they pushing out these new wave of readers. And if you don't know how to read energy, baby, they're going to tear your ass up. They're going to tear you a new one. So yeah, we learning about spiritual prostitutes. We learning how to read the energy when we click on these buttons, when we walk into these portals. How is you feeling? Is you feeling all of a sudden tired? Is you feeling sick? Are you getting headaches? Or are you feeling the presence of God? How do you feel when you click on my video? You should have the same feeling when you click on somebody else that's real. You're going to get chills. You're going to get goosebumps. You're going to get tingling. You're going to feel God. Because God reigns through the body. If you ain't feeling God, when y'all walking into these portals, that part, butterflies, you feel butterflies because you know you're gonna get a good word. That's how I used to feel on when we used to have guest speakers. When they bring in a prophet, that's how I used to feel because I knew that prophet was gonna tear that church up. I used to get butterflies. I'm like, yes, somebody that can see. Somebody that's gonna tear this church down. Yes, butterflies is another one. If you getting headaches, sickness, and you yarning, soon you step in there, you need to get your immediately get up out of there, my love. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. And stop listening to that terminology. Stop listening to that. karmic, divine masculine, divine feminine. Stop listening to that shit, please. Stop listening to that stuff. Because just because they know terminology do not mean they know what the hell they talking about. A lot of them is not in tune. They be pulling y'all in because they telling y'all stories. And it's that part. And I called the girl out because she watches my Facebook every day. And every day she watches my Facebook and she comes on this damn YouTube channel and regurgitates everything I said on my Facebook. And yesterday, when I talked about Avatar, I want y'all to hear me. When I talked about Avatar yesterday, pay attention to how many of them readers started referencing Avatar yesterday. When I referenced the movie Avatar yesterday on my Facebook, pay attention to how many other readers, not even on Facebook, but on this YouTube, talked about avatars. Start connecting it. These people are not authentic. They don't have nothing to talk about unless you are posting. They don't have nothing to talk about unless I'm posting. I'm the blueprint. I'm the tablet. Okay? I'm the template for their messages because they are not authentic. And it's that part. Pay attention. Pay attention to the energy. Because of most of the ones, okay, we know this feminine. I'm gonna send y'all her video too. And y'all gonna be like, damn, she said exactly what you said. I'm gonna send her y'all video too. Written in stone, their actions are written in stone. I'm not up here to play. I'm up here to slay. I'm slaying all their asses because it don't make no sense. Y'all out here making money off the backs of people that is really out here being prosperous. That's out here really making predictions. That's out here really saving souls and saving lives in these streets. And they are taking the content, regurgitating it and making money off of it. And it's that part. It's that part. I don't care if you making money. Make all the money that you want to, my love. Because this is the devil's playground. So I expect you to play. I expect you to play with the devil. I expect you to play. I expect that of you. This is what they don't understand. I expect the copycat energy. I expect it. It come with the territory. It come with it. But real recognize real. Energy recognizes energy. And I'm telling y'all, these people would never show their hands. They would never show their cards. They would never have an authentic message. All they would do is repeat what they heard. This is how y'all know when these people are fake. Pay attention. They follow each other. These readers up here, they follow each other. How I know they follow each other? Because nobody has my messages. Ain't nobody else gonna talk about spiritual prostitution today. Believe it. If we are so connected and we are so a collective and we are so pulling from source, watch, ain't nobody gonna talk about spiritual prostitutions today. Ain't nobody gonna talk about how they be selling their body online. Ain't nobody gonna talk about that today. Because then they're gonna be talking about themselves. Get the other bag. Ain't hollering no fries in here. And they're gonna be talking about themselves. So they're not gonna talk about this energy today. They're gonna find something else to talk about. Because then they're going to be talking about themselves. And they're going to be a little too embarrassed to be talking about themselves. So that's why I chose to use this platform to talk about spiritual prostitution today. I want to see them regurgitate themselves today. Let me see you prostitute yourself today. Let me see you talk about yourself today. Since you want to talk about everything else I talk about, let me see you talk about yourself. Let me see you talk about how them men be in your inbox and you be selling tit pics. You be selling your titties to these men that come in your inbox. Okay? Sideways. He's a pro. Okay? She's a pro. You're a professional. God speaking threes. You are a prostitute. You are a spiritual prostitute. Selling your titty pictures online. A drinker. One of y'all be so heavy in spirit because you drink alcohol. You be on your live drunk, talking about what God said. It's time for a change. God said it's time for these fools. That Jay is the fools. God said he tired of these fools thinking they doing something, thinking they talking about something. They ain't talking nothing. Nothing at all. These spiritual prostitutes. I want to hear them talk about themselves today. I want to see how far they gonna go because I'm protected. I am protected. Okay, I can talk about it because I'm not a spiritual prostitute. I want to see them talk about themselves today. Look at all this black. I want to see them talk about this wickedness today. So when I get off this live today, I'm gonna kick back and I'm gonna cross watch. And I'm gonna see how many of these heifers tap into this spiritual prostitution today. I'm gonna see how many of these heifers, confirmation on my phone, talk about themselves today. I want to see. Because God say, test the fruit, baby. Test the fruit, okay? Psychic energy, yes. God said, test the fruit. So I'm testing the fruit today. In my very first YouTube live, I'm going to test y'all ass today. I'm going to test you today. I'm going to see, is you really that gangster? Is you really that gangster? That you going to keep stealing my content so much that you going to talk about yourself today? I want to see it. I'm calling out all y'all, all 5 of y'all, because it's 5 of y'all. It's 5 of y'all. It's 5 of y'all. 3 of y'all I done already found. 1 of y'all, you showed me who you was yesterday. And there's 1 more. I ain't found them yet because this last one is a guy. I haven't pinpointed this guy out yet. It's 4 women and a guy. God ain't showed me the guy yet. God ain't showed me the guy yet. I haven't picked up on him yet. But it must be the transgender that I keep picking up on. This transgender must be a reader because I keep picking up on him. That's the only one I ain't picked up. I haven't sliced yet. I ain't found him yet. But this one that be selling her titties, this spiritual prostitute that be selling her titty pics online, this one is dedicated to you. My spiritual prostitute, okay? In total, okay? 10 deals with a completion to my spiritual prostitute. They like to regurgitate everything I say like it's your message. To the perv, they like to sell their titty pictures online. I'm gonna keep saying it because God is not lying. The energy is not lying. The energy is not lying. I want to hear you talk about yourself today. I want to hear you regurgitate this message today. I want to be friends and hear you talk about yourself today. Let me hear you talk about yourself today. To the watchers, let me hear you talk about yourself today, okay? Because I am aligned. I want to hear you talk about yourself. I want to hear this. Y'all, I'm going to kick back today. And I want to hear these heifers talk about themselves today. I want to hear them talk about this spiritual prostitution today. I want to hear them talk about how they be selling their ass online. I want to hear it. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. This is so funny. Okay, because death is only a sip away. Now watch how a lot of these platforms get shut down. Watch how these people gonna start hearing messages like, I'm gonna take a break from the tarot community. I'm going through some things. I'm gonna have to take time to step away from the tarot community. You know, I have so much going on in my life. No, bitch, your card got pulled. Watch what happened. Watch how they start falling away now. Watch how they start falling away. Watch how the community is gonna change. Watch, y'all. Watch now. Watch how they start. This message today, this spiritual prostitution message today is gonna hit so hard across every practitioner's platforms. Watch how many people start saying they're gonna back away from tarot. Watch now, watch. Write this day down. July 23rd. Write it down. From today up until Sunday, watch how many readers are going to start coming out talking about they tired and they got to take a break because they spiritual prostitutes. They are spiritual prostitutes. They ain't got no choice because the energy has been pulled, okay? The energy has been pulled. Look, they players. They got caught red-handed. They got caught red-handed. They got caught red-handed on the top of the deck. Purrs. They got caught red-handed. And God said he's sick of it. He is sick of these spiritual prostitutes using his name in vain, using his divination in vain. God said he's sick of it. Tiptoeing around the ethers with your little entities. God said he's sick of it. He is sick of it. God said he's sick of that shit. He's sick of it. Tiptoeing around this spiritual community, lying, selling your bodies. God said it's time for you to get still. It's time for you to get still. Get still in this energy. Get still. Because I'm going to call it like I see it. And this the message today. Caught red-handed. Who got their hands in the cookie jar? Was it you? My YouTube channel, y'all, for my CC Land family, my YouTube channel is only for secret mysteries, okay? So when I come live over here, we only gonna talk about the mysteries. And today's mystery was spiritual prostitution. Woo, look at these sweet rewards from God. Look at these sweet rewards from God. Today's secret mystery, okay, is spiritual prostitution. We knocking down these walls with open arms, okay? To these spiritual prostitution rings, because all of them are subscribed to each other. All of them hang around each other. And this is how it's hard to pick up on the energy because they all run it together. And when they all run it together, all of their messages are the same. I just need y'all to pay attention to the pattern, okay? Listen to the pattern. Look at their titles. Their titles are the same. This how y'all gonna know these spiritual prostitutes. They running in the same energy. They will shout each other out in their lives. Because they're ciphering off of everyone's energy. They are ciphering and draining their followers. That's what they are doing. One of them girls is doing a love spell on her following. So they will always give to her. And it's that part. It's that part. Spiritual prostitution. That's what we're talking about today. How they slutting themselves out. Slutting themselves out for money. Look, knowing the feminines. God said he know this is the truth. Written in stone, in the cup. Come get this tea. Woo! I know I stepped on 8 toes today, okay? Yeah. Look, divine order. 1, 2, 3. For it is written in stone. God said he ain't got time for it. He ain't got time for it. It's just criminal for you to keep stealing. And God said rest. And y'all already know when God say rest in the cards, it's time for me to get up off here. Woo! Because I feel good today, I'm gonna go live on Facebook later on, okay? Because I feel so good today, I'm gonna go live later on Facebook, okay, y'all? But we're gonna go ahead and get up out this energy. God said rest. So when the rest come out like that, we're gonna go ahead on and get on up out of here. We give y'all overall energy. Okay, the overall energy is karmic. The spiritual prostitutes are karmics, okay? They pull on their own energy. They talk about themselves. You will never see their cards. All they do is regurgitate everything that they be saying, okay? They regurgitate everything that other people say. They don't have original thought. So pay attention. Let me see what time it is. Oh shoot, it's just 11 o'clock. I'll probably be back. I'll probably go live on Facebook this evening. I say about 3. I say about 3. About 3. Yeah, about 3 p.m. Give me time enough to reset my energy, feed the churn, and get myself together to see what the energy need to be presented on Facebook. Okay, so I'm gonna go live on Facebook about 3. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna see y'all over there about 3. Okay, CC Let, if you don't know, is my Facebook name. CC Let. I know y'all was tickled at my Facebook name. I know, right? More like 3:30, cause y'all know I ain't never on time. Miss J, you ain't got to talk about me. You ain't got to talk about me, Miss J. But you know I'm gonna be there though. You know I'm gonna be there. You know I'm gonna be there. Y'all, you know I'm gonna be there. But yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. You caught me off guard. More like 3:30. You ain't lying, cause I ain't never on time. That's one energy I wish I never absorbed from my ex. He was never on time. And here we are 18 years later, and I'm never on time. I'm never on time. I'm like, oh my God, why can't I shake this I'm never on time energy? Okay. Make this man hear y'all. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. Come on in. Come on in. I'm doing good.
We're gonna let y'all put these wherever you want to. A lot of them older people we mounted up on that cabinet. Some of them can't bend. And then unhooking that thing is another.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine by my stove.
Okay, well, I'm gonna set it right here. You
okay. Okay. Right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well,
thank you.
I'm gonna bother you now.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're trying to get your water in.
Yeah, I'm up here recording my video and I just ain't been outside yet. I appreciate it. Can I bother you to do something for me this weekend when you get time? Trim my hedges.
Yeah.
Them bees and yellow jacks is so bad.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate you. All right. So, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Maintenance passing out fire extinguishers, making sure that we get fire extinguishers installed in our kitchens. So he gonna let me put mine where I want to put mine at. That part. Thank you. So let's go ahead on to close this session out, y'all. All praise to the Most High God, to the Supreme Creator of all things, including the breath of my body, oh God, as we enter and exit these energies, oh God. We thank you for the covering, oh God. We thank you for the protection. We thank you for the wisdom, oh God. We thank you for just shedding light on places that need to be shedded on, God. I ask that you pour into our hearts at this time, oh God. Anybody dealing with grief, oh God, I ask that you touch their heart at this time. Pour love into them constantly, oh God, and continually. Touch each and every person, oh God. May their day continue to be prosperous, oh God, and protect them in their comings and goings. In the mighty name I pray. Hallelujah. Okay. We call back all our energy as we exit the building. We call back all our energy as we exit the building. And I'm going to see y'all later. About 3:30-ish, okay? Peace, y'all.